Welcome to the episode of Jay Leno's Garage. If you're wondering what these two peculiar looking vehicles are, you'll find out in just a minute. Now, if you've been to this website before, you may have a clue. These are built by the gentleman who did this car, my tank car, and of course the legendary Deco liner, this one here. Well, he's just a wonderful designer and metal sculptor, I guess you'd call him. Randy Grubb. Randy, come on in, buddy. How you doing? Good to see you again.
All right, Jay, back again.
I know you always go up to Oregon and smoke something, and then come back with these fabulous-looking vehicles. These are basically what? These are the three-wheeled.
I call them Decopods.
Right.
They're pretty ridiculous. Doors on a motorcycle, Jay.
No, but it's wonderful. And these are the how do you say it?
Piaggio.
Piaggio. But it's the three-wheeler with the centering, what do they call that?
Well, they call it an MP3.
Right.
It's a very sophisticated piece of engineering that makes that whole thing lean and turn and two front wheels. It's cool.
That's why you were able to park it upright. It doesn't tip over.
Right.
Yeah, very cool. And this has sort of a, well, I guess kids might call it a Pixar or a Cars kind of look to it.
But we're old enough to refer to it as Flash Gordon's personal mobility device.
A Flash Gordon personal mobility device.
Well, he's getting older, you know. He's not doing too much interstellar work anymore.
That's right. So it's mostly on the ground.
Yeah.
Now you have two types. This is one design and this is the other.
As you know, I'm an automotive artist and I don't do the same thing twice. If someone came to me and said, hey, I need another Jay Leno tank car, nope, wouldn't do it because it's yours.
All right, gotcha.
Yep. So I've done 6 tripods and 6 bipods, and I'm delivering number 4 right today. That's what brought me to Southern California.
And I live in Hollywood, and we have a lot of tripods and bipods, so we're pretty familiar with that. It's not a problem. We have all kinds of tripods and bipods, so it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Now this is I like this one. This is probably my favorite of the two. They're both unique and different, but I love the brass. This is brass or copper?
That's copper.
Copper, of course.
And this is our 2-door model, and of course this is our 1-door model.
Oh, so they have a 2-door and a 1-door.
Well, you hate to have to walk all the way around to get to the door, you know.
Terrible to have to do that.
So
how much weight does this add to the motor scooter?
Well, they look like a big volume. I've only added about a net gain of about 30 pounds. I've taken off 20 pounds of plastic.
Really?
And put on about 45 pounds worth of aluminum. This whole thing only weighs about 45 pounds, Jay.
Wow, because looking at it, you think, oh my God, it must be an extra 300 pounds on this motor scooter.
Not at all.
So the suspension and everything is...
This is a 250. Believe it or not, it'll go almost 70 miles an hour. You can hop on the freeway with this baby.
Yeah, you want to hop on the freeway with this baby.
Sure, absolutely.
That's what we'll do.
It's a great commuter vehicle.
And I love this one. It has all the aero package on it. It looked like all the period gauges from the late 40s, huh?
Well, you got to know your wind speed and your elevation. It's very handy,
Very nice, very nice. Do not exceed 135 miles an hour, it says.
Yeah, with that door off.
Well, with the door
and our
off.
maximum elevation is 11,000 feet, so keep it under that. You're good.
So so do you make a buck for this, basically?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're created from scratch, just like all my other vehicles.
Right.
What's fun about this is this lapped panel construction that I've developed. You notice from the side, I've got these lines that mimic the overall shape that I've gone for. This lapped panel and the rivet lines, I'm really excited about. The first one I welded together into one smooth piece. You couldn't find any of the welds.
Yeah.
But this one, I really got into playing with those lines, and I think it's just really developed into a pretty cool thing.
No, it looks fantastic. It looks fantastic.
Things like the tail lights, I cast myself, a couple of the little details, just to get the balance right.
And do you use a 3D printer to make these? Or?
Jay, I don't know what a computer is,
Right.
so none of that. It's all done by hand. These are sand cast. I'm old school. I start with a pencil. I draw it, on paper, and take it from there. So.
And you even make matching helmets.
Well, you got to be properly accessorized, Jay, right? So
when a cop stops you, it's a real helmet underneath.
Absolutely. It's a DOT-approved helmet underneath there.
I see. And then
but when you put them on, boy, you got to be properly accessorized, right?
Thank you. Wow.
So there you go. So
I feel like that Woody Allen movie, where they, well, never mind. But
and they're good for a couple miles an hour, I'm pretty sure.
They got the aerodynamic, sure. Until you turn your head and it goes, Yeah,
or you fall off, you break your neck.
It's really fantastic. So someone would buy the Piaggio and then they bring it to you.
Or I'll provide the whole thing turnkey. But here again, I'm only doing 6 of these, so you better get on board quick.
Just do 6 of them. So you go to randygrubb.com. Well, it looks like something. Would you ever sell it as a as a sort of package that people could have. Why not sell more?
I'm an artist.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
Artists are supposed to be broke.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So,
yeah, yeah.
I'd hate to actually be successful, Jay.
Now, what would one of these cost?
Well, we had one sell at Barrett Jackson just last year for $25,000.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So they're not exactly cheap, but they're totally unique. And like I say,
yeah, no, it's pretty neat.
It's a way to get a Randy Grubb without spending as much as Jay did. So
yeah,
that's
exactly.
the beauty of it.
Well, let's look at some of the details. See, open the door here, and I guess you.
Yeah, big leg all the way across.
Okay, so you want to put your leg all the way across there.
There you go. You kind of.
And when you get hit by the SUV, you got a little protection.
That's right. So what I've done is drop the seating position about 6 inches from the original Piaggio location, but I dropped the handlebars too. So you're in ergonomic, comfortable position. Right. It's not too weird or strange. You've got the cruiser bars. You kick your feet up on those.
Right.
But it's still a motorcycle. You come to a stop, you got to put your feet down.
Right, right.
And that's really fun because you stick your feet out, and then the guy next to you in the car that's looking at you, he sees your feet down, rolls down the window and goes, "What is this, a Flintstone mobile?"
Right,
and you go, "Well, sure, I'm just pedaling in here." And then you pass them at 70 and they don't know what's going on.
And it's got what the gyroscope kind of deal that keeps you.
Well, no, this is one of those MP3s.
Oh, okay.
So right now it's locked in the upright
position. I
position.
see, gotcha.
Okay, now get ready because I'm about ready to unlock it.
Okay.
So now it's unlocked, and see, the whole thing tilts and turns just like a motorcycle.
Right.
So, but then when you come up to a stop, you can lock it again,
or
you get off it.
Okay.
And now it's a fixed three-wheel and won't fall over on you.
It's very clever.
So,
cool.
yeah, fun stuff.
They're both 250s?
Those are both 250s. They go about 70 miles an hour. So you can actually go on the freeway with them. They're surprisingly functional.
Yeah.
Because you can go to the store and look it over here, Jay. You can fit a half gallon of ice cream over here.
Oh, yeah, ice cream, perfect.
Yeah, that's what you need, you know. So a couple bags of groceries can actually fit in them.
Yeah.
I live in Oregon, so in the wintertime, you got a lot of aerodynamics. It's a lot warmer than a motorcycle.
A little bit of protection as well. Yeah.
Okay, now when I was designing these, I was a little concerned about the dustbin fairing problem.
Right.
You're familiar with the dustbin fairing problems.
Right.
They were outlawed because they would blow over.
Right.
And I was concerned about this. The three-wheeler doesn't exhibit any of those dustbin fairing problems, and I know that's probably a question with some of your viewers.
Right, right. Well, no, I can see how it would be aerodynamic, and it is, you know, in cold weather and whatnot, you've got a little bit of protection here. It's really pretty neat. It's really very cool.
Sure.
Did you ever think of making it out of like fiberglass so it would be cheaper to do?
Who are you talking to, Jay?
Well, I know you like aluminum. I like the aluminum. I just wonder.
No.
I just hope nobody rips you off and copies this because
they can. They won't be nearly as cool.
It's a great idea. It's a great idea. Well, I think it's probably time to go for a ride. Where's my helmet?
All right, Jay.
You gonna follow me in that one?
Heck yeah, let's go.
We're gonna fight crime. The laws of any state are broken. A group of dedicated men swing into action. It's actually very nice. It'd be great in the wintertime. You stay nice and toasty in here. I gotta admit, they're a lot of fun.
They're a hoot, aren't they, Jay?
I know, it's hilarious.
It's almost as much fun as you can have with your clothes on, I
Look
think.
at that, there you go. We gotta go on the freeway. We gotta take it up on the freeway.
Exactly.
All right, that's what we gotta do. We're going on the freeway.
Yeah, they go pretty good, huh?
They do go good, and the workmanship is really terrific. They're really nicely done.
Thank you, Jay.
If I was doing this aluminum would be all scarred and scratched. It's just beautiful. In the comment section, tell us which one you like better. I think I like this one, but I do like the windshield on the. I like that windshield better with the metal bracing, but I like the copper on this one. Here we go. not bumping into each other.
You know the dustbin fairing problem?
Yeah.
None of that,
No.
you know?
Although it would be hot in the summertime, I think.
It would be.
I would cut some vents in here to open. Okay, there's fun, then there's stupid fun. You know, this is really stupid fun. These are so much fun to ride. Hilarious. And on the freeway at 70, they go great. I hope you don't keep banging in. You don't bang into each other. You're all right. But boy, they're a lot of fun, and didn't flex at all. Nicely put together. Good job.
Thank you, Jay.
Really enjoyed it. Boy, this is Randy always has great product. Check out his website too. What is it?
.com.
RandyGrubb.com, and you'll see more of his creations on here from time to time. So, thanks for checking in. We'll see you guys next week. We've got to fight some more crime.
Hey, there's a damsel in distress, Jay. Let's go.
In distress?
In distress.
The anvil in distress. All right, fine. See you next week.
Mm-hmm.